Hello, dinosaur enthusiasts, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2. As you saw in that brief intro here, one of the things that I'm most excited for this game is going to be the fact that there are now aquatic dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution. So, I have not played the game at all yet. This is going to be my initial gameplay and my initial impression. I'm very hopeful. I really love games from Frontier. I love their Planet Coaster series, and I really enjoyed Jurassic World Evolution 1. So let's jump in and see what the sequel to that game has to offer. Alright, interesting here on this menu. So we have two different story modes. We have the traditional Frontier challenge mode and the sandbox mode, which we probably will get to in this game. I didn't end up playing these in the original game because I knew the sequel was coming out, and I really just wanted to have a mosasaur in a park so much. So I waited on building my own park until I could have that. But here we have Chaos Theory, a mode that allows players to revisit pivotal moments from the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films and add their own mark in a range of what-if scenarios. That'll be interesting, but for now, we're going to start with the standard campaign. Immerse yourself in a compelling and original Jurassic World story set after the earth-shattering events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Lead the efforts of the DFW, Department of Fish and Wildlife, to control, conserve, and contain wild dinosaurs now rampaging across the USA. So let's jump in, see what we can do.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. A scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time, we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. Time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition. Ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences. To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different. I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is, but let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
and a capture team helicopter.
Okay, so they're going to walk us through things, which is a good thing. Definitely need this information. They are going to require us to put things in certain areas, it looks like, which I'm not as thrilled with, but you know what? We'll go ahead and do it as they want for now. The buttons are a bit unique. Two of the buttons seem like they're reversed as far as I'm concerned, but I guess I'll get used to that most likely.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Alright. Let's go ahead and put this. We had to put it where they want it as well. You know what? I'm going to put it as close as I can over here so I can probably put another one should I need one. Alright. We've got that in place.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Locate priority dinosaurs in the surrounding area by using the compass at the top of the screen. Alright. Approach the dinosaur and then use R to switch to aim mode. While in aim mode, use the button to fire tranquilizer darts. This is much more open world than the first game was. So they've made some things simpler by having like one building to do things where I had two buildings before.
Shot missed.
Alright, let's go ahead and get a bit closer.
Confirming contact.
Alright, we've got it tranquilized.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Alright, so we do have the ability to actually pause time now. Accelerate time using 3 to skip through processes such as dinosaur transport. Won't do that definitely right now, but might in the future. Moderate usage of accelerated time to ensure problems in your facilities don't get out of hand. Exactly. I like being in control of my facility. These buttons being backwards sort of are bothering me, but I'll deal with that probably by the next episode if I can.
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Alright.
Asset has been collected.
Yes, it has. Let's go ahead over here and watch as it lands. We're going to need food for it, I'm sure. I mean, that was something we had in the last game, so I'm guessing we'll have to do that here as well. But I don't see a source of income like I had before. I don't have guests coming here. So just having dinosaurs isn't doing me any good right now. But hopefully they will explain that soon enough and give me the money I need to make this work.
Asset transported.
Requires status check. No comfort dangers and ranger team to check status.
Whew, I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kinda hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Place down.
There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur
feeder
to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Alright. We'll go ahead and put the feeder right in the middle of the water. Make sure the baryonyx can access it. Alright, it has access to it.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
We really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Alright, so we can do the status check, which is new for this game. We just have to look at the dinosaur. Then we can construct these ranger posts inside enclosures so that they can cover all your species. I'm not sure what that does exactly. Ranger team can then be assigned to patrol ranger post and will periodically status check all dinosaurs in range. Ah, perfect. That explains it. So let's go ahead and get a status check first.
Asset has been checked.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better?
Alright, so we have to get some rocks in there. And it's not happy with the vehicle that just decided to run into it anyways. That's not the greatest thing in the world. Let's see here. Alright, emergency shelter, so we have one of those. Pretty sure that's this building over here. Yep. Alright, control center. One thing we always have in the Frontier games is that they put numbers on buildings, which I'm not a fan of. Arrival point. Alright. Does this mean we're actually getting guests here, I wonder? Don't know. Backup generator. Provide power immediately around them and when required. Backup generators consume fuel whilst power is drawn from them, so use them sparingly. Place backup generators to cover important facilities and keep them topped up to kick in if the power goes out. Which is a nicety we didn't have in the last game, where the power would just go out and we'd have to make sure that it got put back on. Alright, just getting rid of these numbers over here. There we go, those are taken care of. Let's see. upgrades. We don't have upgrades. Capture team. We have different skins here. Nope, just the one skin for right now. Alright, we don't want to deactivate that. Let's see all of what we have first. Yeah, no, don't need that. Operations. Expedition Center enables the dispatch of scientists on live capture expeditions. Response facility. Arrival point, only one. Control center, only one. Alright, we've got feeders. Here we go, ranger posts. So really I only need one. These are quite expansive. And expensive as well, so let's go ahead and try to put this one so that it covers as much of this facility as possible. We'll put it right there. Alright, no ranger team assigned. Add task. Alright, we're going to assign them to that post. So we've got that taken care of, so they'll just do that normally. Alright, so that was facilities? No, facilities. Research viewing gallery. Platform that provides close distance dinosaur visibility for operatives. Dinosaurs only appeal to operatives if they have been recently visible. Attached directly to enclosure fences for the closest views. So we have operatives that are going to look at them instead of guests. That sort of bothers me a little bit. Hopefully I'll get guests here at a point. Alright, we need rocks in this facility. We got different desert rocks. I like this desert rock, so we're going to put some in here. We'll put one over here. Somewhat in the corners of this facility here. Comfort's at 100%. Perfect. He's sleeping. He's in a good mood. Or is it a she again? I don't know now. Don't really remember from the last movie if they changed them to a she now or not. But I guess we'll see. We just gotta wait for that timer to go off. Baryonyx is gonna take a nap for the time, so that works out great for us. And there we go. Construct a ranger post within
these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
Okay, so I did a little bit of out of order, but we got it done.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Alright. We are going to need some fences here. Let's make this slightly bigger. So hard to get that movement down right now. There we go. Alright. So it actually takes a second for those to be put in place too, which is good to know. We need some water in here. Let's go ahead and add some water in there. And that way we have a place to take the dinosaur. I don't want to get a dinosaur that I don't have a place for. Let's go ahead and lift off. Don't know why we have to tranquilize the Triceratops. They're not really doing anything bad, but we will.
Nice shot. Reporting a miss.
Alright, we got that one stated. Alright. A little bit of a challenge still shooting, but we got him in the end. Alright, so I want to get off of that, and then I'm going to want to transport these Triceratops to it.
Picking up asset. Asset collection request received.
Might need to make this bigger since there's 3 of them in the end. But we'll take care of that as need be.
Collecting asset.
And I know we're going to need a feeder in here for them.
Asset transportation.
So let's go ahead and get a Herbivore Feeder. Feeder. No, that's not the feeder I want. Painting? No. Desert rock? No. Foliage.
Asset transportation underway.
Provides ground fiber. Provides ground leaf. Alright, so maybe I just have to put in some of this stuff?
Asset being transported.
Put in a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. See how they do with that. Oh, and also I'm going to want, where was it again? Yeah, I'm going to want in there one of these. So go ahead and check that one.
Asset delivered. Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright. He's gonna go check the status of that one. That's
Asset
fine.
transportation complete.
And personally, I think I should make this a little bit simpler for him and put a gate over here. That'll make life simpler.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Dinosaurs of the same species form territory around them as they move. Interesting. Dinosaurs only consider area inside their territory when determining their comfort level. Alright. Territory is not frequently visited shrinks over time to match the latest changes to the dinosaur's environment. Interesting. Alright. So, missing ground fiber. Alright, they need some ground fiber. So let's go ahead and get them some ground fiber. We'll worry about that before ground fiber. make sure we have plenty of ground fiber around here. Missing water. Alright, want some more water? We can do that too. Alright. So they should be good. It's content. Don't know exactly what else it needs. Alright. We're going to go ahead and put viewing gallery on that side. And evidently we can't put one over on that side. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and connect this path up. Let's go ahead and just bring it out this way. I do like the line that they now have. That's very helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and also put a viewing gallery on this one for the baryonyx. Why not? There we go. What would these guys like that would make them happy? They could use a bit more food, I'd say. So let's go ahead and put in more ground fiber, I guess. Vehicle is under threat. Yeah, run away. That is the appropriate action when you are being attacked. Alright, they are happy now. Sure, the Triceratops are visible from the research gallery. Let's see the map. Okay, so here's the map. So I should be able to put a research gallery over there. Let's go ahead and go with terrain here. And let's go smooth terrain. Flat. Alright. We flatten that terrain. There we are. Have one over there. And we'll put another one over here. And we'll put paths connecting these right down this way. There we are.
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
Alright. Well, we've gone ahead and we've gotten this sort of set up. We've gotten a few dinosaurs in here, and I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and click the like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again for the next episode of Jurassic World Expedition. Jurassic World Evolution 2.